Yo, hello and welcome. Now let's talk about how to make gold on Lost Ark and every way to make gold on Lost Ark. And since I'm gonna try to mention every way, I'm not gonna go into a lot of details. So if you want me to go into a lot of details, let me know and we'll see what we can do later. Okay. Now the most important way to make gold and the most obvious way is dungeons in the game. So anything that is characterized as a dungeon, we have Chaos Dungeon, Guardian Raid, Abyssal, Legion. All of these here in this tab in front of you all make a lot of gold. You can either make gold directly from them by getting the gold out of them, or getting materials to sell, items to sell, boss rush, cube, books, all of these different things. These are all direct ways to make gold. Okay, now also ways that are not that direct is bossing. So if you can do like, you can boss any of the Legion raids for people or anything that can make you gold. Also, there's another way that I feel like it's not that bad actually, which is doing free runs for Ore as well. You not only get the chance for getting cards for yourself, which is not that bad, it's not low chance, actually it's a good chance. You can also do a free run for players, which you're helping new players, and you can get the legendary books at the end. And the drop rate for it is not that bad. I tried to look at the drop rate, but I couldn't find it. Another way to make gold is crafting things in your stronghold. So like if you look at your stronghold, you can craft different things, which a lot of people talked about this. I have made a video about this in like the early times of playing this game. You can make gold. You just have to like value how much you're gonna sell these for, how much you're making it, and if there's a profit you can make. Also there's different ways to make gold. You can craft array has battle items, a lot of different ways. So that's just you crafting things in your stronghold. Another way is life scaling. So life scaling, not necessarily a lot of players use, including myself. It takes time, but it's a way. And maybe once you like focus on life scaling a lot and level up fully, and maybe get a relic crafting, a relic piece to use it to craft, or like use life scaling, it could get you a lot more gold. Okay, now next thing we have is events and islands and everything. So this is something that makes you a lot of gold. Killing bosses can drop you items. Doing gold islands that like Medea or Turkey Island, all of these are also profitable. They make you a good amount of gold. That's something you can do. And next thing we want to talk about is market. Now the market is something that can make you a lot of gold, but it's about you and how to play the market. So because you can make gold, also you can lose gold. But there's a lot of ways that I feel like it's a lot easier to think about, things that always include a new update. Like for example, we know that the frog will appear in the game, so we know that books will drop in price. That means that when the frog leaves, after it with a bit, the prices of books will go up a little bit more or increase. So when that happens, you can maybe like save your legendary books now, or buy books and sell them later. You also, for example, when you mentioned that they're gonna ban bots, the life scaling items will increase in price. There's things like that. Also there's another way of like looking at the market level, but in all fairness, it's kind of tedious to keep looking at the market and stuff like that. So you can go with the simple things of like maybe keeping items and selling them when you feel like you need to, or maybe focus on it a lot more. There's a lot of gold and a big room of gold to be made there if you want. All right, next things we're gonna talk about are not directly gonna make a lot of gold, and it's not even that good of an idea, but since I said I'm gonna mention every way, I'm gonna mention every way. We have the T-ship though, and you can go there, exchange pirate coins for materials that you can sell. They're not bound, so that's a way to make gold. There's another way, which is blood exchange. That's the guild one. You can exchange for materials also that can sell for gold, or get boss rush and cube, which is something everybody does, that also can make you gold. And guild activities can make you a good amount of gold. That's if you participate in them, and if you don't, you can consider going into a big guild and try to do guild activities. Next thing we have Una tasks. So Una tasks give you a lot of gold once you have all of them, and it's a staple way to make gold on Lost Ark since the first day. Another way, which is not that good of an idea to do, but it exists, which is turning your silver into gold. For example, turning awakening shards into silver, or the alchemist. Now if you think about it, for example, the shards, you can buy them for 250 silver one, and since you sell 10 to the girl. So like you every 2500 silver you can make 1 gold or 2 gold depending on how much you sell it. If you sell it for 1, you sell it instantly. If you sell it for 3 gold, you will get 2, but it will take time. And then so basically 1 million silver can translate into 400 gold or 800 gold depending how long you wait. So it's kind of not that much, and you kind of need silver all the time. There's not a good idea. Also, there's the alchemist. Right now it's not that much profitable, but also you can make 3 potions and sell them and using these materials, so that makes it instantly, but you're also gonna cost you silver. So you put 1500 silver in the process. So this actually could be much profitable than the shards, but that depends if the flowers are on the low side. So right now the flowers are a bit high, so you can also keep an eye if you have a lot of silver. Every now and then maybe look at it, see the numbers, and if these suit you, you can make it and make some gold out of it. All right, another way to make gold is something not direct, but it's farming adventure tome, which I see a lot. I see a good possibility for you to make actually gold out of it. It just, I've never actually managed to try it, and the reason because of that is that there is not a lot of numbers out for everybody in the game. Like I want to know the numbers, what are the drop rates for these items, but it's kind of hard. But if you look at it, you can kind of make some gold. So like if you, for example, drop some of the legendary ones or something, the rare ones, depending on how rare, you can sell for some gold, which you always notice once you're doing these adventure tomes early on. You can even early on sell them, not try to get all the adventure tome if you don't need the things here, and then later on once the prices drop, you can buy them from the market and now sell them. You sell the ones you find early on. All right, another way is collectibles. Now if you look at the collectibles tab, you can kind of make gold, which is everybody knows about. It's something like masterpieces. All these things can make you gold. So like if you're new to the game and you didn't know, yeah, you can make gold from things like masterpieces. You can get here, there's like some gold to be made. There's 3000, there is 5, there is 13, there's also how much, there's a 20 here. So another way to make gold in the game. Also there's another way, which is PvP, and with the PvP I'm gonna talk about a different concept of how to make money, which is saving money is kind of how to make money. Like in the like doing PvP, for example, there's an indirect way to straight up make money, which is like go do PvP. Materials are bound in the PvP, so you can do PvP, get silver, turn the silver into gold, which is obviously not gonna make you a lot of gold. But the reason I'm mentioning it is that there's like you can get something like, for example, bracelets, which you can use for yourself instead of buying them or sell them. These are gonna be tradables here. Also something like the Legion exchange is another way to make gold, but not for the materials, it's for the items. You either save yourself money buying new items for characters. Like let's say like I made a new character, which is the summoner. I pushed it to 1500. Now I can use the phantom mark to buy these chests for items. Not necessarily gonna make me a lot of gold. That's obviously if you don't need to buy other things here. Like if you don't really need to buy other things here, then it's okay. But like if you need anything specific, obviously buy it as a priority. But another way is to buy these materials. So like if I get an accessory with my class engraving on it and I get lucky, I can sell it for so much gold or use it, and that will save me a lot of gold. So that's the idea here, is the principle of if I save myself money, I kind of make money in the way. So like also it goes for me getting bound materials from here, from the PvP, or bound materials for infinite chaos dungeons, or bound materials from anything, is a way to save gold, because you're gonna end up spending gold to buy these materials later on. So that's like a not direct way to make gold. But yeah, with that being said, I think that's every way for you to make gold on Lost Ark. Let me know if I missed anything, so you know you can learn more about the game. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.